Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start the show off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Hey everybody, Keith Simpson here from Norrell Toyota. Just a quick chat about the wonderful community we live in here. As you guys know, we support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and make sure we're taking care of the kids and all the local businesses, all the local charities and all the local foundations, guys. That's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
All right, and we're back. Big shout out to Norrell Toyota, Keith, Fad, Nimmer, and all the boys and girls down at Norrell for sponsoring the show. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. As you can see, we are not at the Mac City set because the sponsor for today's Mac City Minute is the Thickwood Barbershop next to the Black Horse Pub. So thanks to Ali and the boys for letting us set up a shop today here at their place. As you also know, I don't introduce my guests. I let them do that themselves because they can do a better job. So on that note, sir, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
I'm Matty Parlee, long-term Fort McMurray resident of 8 years almost now. I work at Waypoints, community services, run facilities and maintenance for those guys.
Nice.
And I play occasionally in pubs and around town.
I think that's how I noticed you. Like you look familiar. We've never met before, like officially.
Yeah, no.
So what band do you play in?
Just me.
Just you.
Matty
okay.
Parlee, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you've played at all of the different bars and pubs, I'm thinking.
Yeah, 57, Earl's.
Yeah.
Short Change, pretty much all,
Short Change.
Yeah,
so
man,
are you new Saturday. Have you played at Short Change since it's been Short Change, or were you playing there when it was Jaguar Lounge as well?
No, I'd never played there when it was Jaguar, just since it's been Short Change.
Okay.
So I'll be there this week, Saturday night.
Okay, and how are you liking Short Change?
Man, you get 15 people in there and you feel like a rock star.
Yeah, right?
It's nice and intimate and compact. Yeah, I love it. Love it. It's a fun little spot.
So how did you get into music?
Yeah, I've been playing since I was 15 years old.
Okay.
Always wanted to play guitar. Always, when I was a little kid, always wanted to be a country singer, I thought.
Right.
And then my parents bought me a ukulele when I was really young. Then that was a ukulele, so I didn't really play it as much. And when I think I was 15, my parents got my first guitar and just taught myself how to play and sing some songs and started playing, man.
Very cool. So do you come from a musical background? Like, does your dad, your mom, grandfather, anybody playing?
No one. My older brother is he's a freaking prodigy. He can play anything. He's unreal.
Okay.
So him and I just jammed, and he was the mentor for me, and we just played in bands together growing up. And
very cool. And where's he? Is he in Fort Mac or?
No, Vancouver.
Okay, is that where you're from originally?
No, we're East Coast, New Brunswick.
Oh wow! So you guys both were like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flew the coop.
Nice. So
left NB and.
What hooked you to Fort Mac out of all the places in the world?
Man, it's an insane kind of story, but I used to work for churches as a pastor, and so a local church moved me out here to take over or to build kind of a program for them.
Right.
And they moved me and my family out here in 2014.
Okay.
And did that for till 2018, and then jumped out, and now I work with Waypoints.
What church?
Fort City.
Hey, we just had the pastor on. His episode aired 2 days ago.
Oh, get out.
Doug, right?
Doug, that's the guy.
He was just on the show. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. All right, so Waypoints.
Waypoints runs the women's shelter in town.
That's right. That's up in Timberley.
Stone Creek, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me a little, I know about them, but I don't know enough about them. So tell me a little bit about that organization.
Man. They run basically every kind of emergency social service that you can imagine. So they deal with domestic violence. That's like the big thing that our emergency women's shelter is, it's a steady flow, unfortunately, the clientele. So women and children fleeing domestic violence, a lot of homeless women that just need, a safe spot, they can come to the women's shelter and be taken care of. We have a second stage women's shelter, so if a woman or children are leaving a bad situation and starting, their own new direction, they have, a good, safe housing in our building next door, the Compass. And then from there, man, they have sexual assault healing centers. So people who've been, in victims of sexual assault, counseling services. They have a child and youth advocacy center. So kids that have been assaulted, abused, they can be interviewed in a more child friendly environment.
Right.
Yeah.
So for a service like this, I know that there has been in the past, like the dinner theater. I see some of the fundraisers.
That's them.
How can people get involved with helping? Is it all through like cash donations? Is it volunteer work? Like how can people help
right
this
now,
organization?
in the middle of the pandemic, our volunteer opportunities are slim to none.
Right.
It's just easier to not. A lot of our initiatives, the food festival, we haven't been able to do the last 2 years, or we've had to pare it down so far. And that was like a big money maker, to help support the things we do. And then the dinner theater as well. We've been 2 years, and we won't be able to do one this year again. Hopefully next year it'll return.
Right.
Donations online. A big thing that we have been doing is our Waypoints 50/50. We got a draw coming up, I think the 25th of February, but checking on Facebook, all the socials, it's on there, and that's been super helpful.
Very cool.
Lean times.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if there is, it's primarily for women, as I think I'm figuring out here.
Yeah.
If there is somebody out there who needs to utilize any of the number of services that you have, how can they get in contact with you? Is it a phone number? Is it a drop-in?
Yeah, we've got a crisis line number that you just call. You can find on our website, on our Facebook. And it's a local number within, you make one phone call, dial 0, and you're talking with a trained crisis worker that'll help direct you where you need to go. Okay, very cool. Yeah.
All right, man, I don't know if you've ever seen the show or not before, but we have a segment. Okay, good. So you're aware that we have a segment called the Mac City Minute. Yeah. This is Tanner's segment. We got Tanner on location with us. He's going to ask you some questions. I don't know what he's going to ask you.
Hey, man,
I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Tanner, hit him with the Mac City Minute.
All right. We're doing 3 questions today. So question number 1 for you is, what is your favorite part of playing music for the Fort McMurray crowd?
Oh, man. The diversity of tastes. You can play anything, and you're playing someone's favorite song.
What is your favorite change you've seen since you've gotten to Fort McMurray within the community?
Oh, come on. What is the best thing?
It's a head scratcher.
Oh, damn, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything new.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm just gonna go super kind of lame, but the RM has been putting in a lot of effort into their winter activities. So we've got a new skating rink or skate trail down at Lions Park. I took my kids there just last week. Super cold, but oh man, it's fun. Going in through the woods when the lights are on at night, it's super cool.
And your final question, why do you like getting your hair cut at Thickwood Barbershop?
Oh man, I've been coming to these guys since 2015. Everybody's family. These guys treat you like royalty, and it's just a fun, relaxed atmosphere, and they do good work, man. I love it, love it.
That's been your Mac City Minute.
There you go. Thank you, Tanner. Appreciate it. So now when it comes to music, when you're jamming out at the bars, what kind of music are you playing?
Oh man, so I'll do Van Morrison, I'll do Dave Matthews, I'll do Passenger. What's that new? Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name.
Yeah.
The Lumineers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
Mumford.
all over the place then.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything. CCR, I like to go from the 60s all the way up to around the 2000s and a few songs from right now.
So this has always blown my mind about musicians. Like, you don't have any sheet music, you don't have the lyrics in front of you, you don't got a headpiece telling you like, hey, this is the next word.
So I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so
because I'm just like, how does every
there
musician...
are some guys here in town that are just encyclopedias. I'm thinking like Max Noseworthy, Dan Talk. They don't have anything in front of them. They just pick out songs. For me, guitar, like I can play anything by ear, no problem, but it's the lyrics.
The lyrics, right?
I need to have lyrics. There's too many songs.
Yeah.
So I gotta have them in front of me. So I have an iPad, and it just tells me.
Okay, good.
It's like,
Thank you.
It's like karaoke, and it's helpful because sometimes you get songs you're familiar with, but you've never played.
That's right.
That people want to hear, and so you just like pull it up and.
Yeah. Like I like to spit hot fire rap lyrics when I'm in my car, but I know them, but I need that cue to be like, oh, this is the lyric, and then I can keep going.
Yeah.
But if you just put on like a Snoop beat, it's like I don't know where to start with this. Like I need.
Well, when you're sitting at home by yourself, just you hanging out or singing whatever along, no problem at all. But the minute you have people in front of you, for me anyway, that's when I start to sing the second verse on the first.
Well, I'm glad. There we go. So, because I know like big time musicians, you see they got the earpiece, and they have some help there. So I'm thinking like, if you're doing covers especially, how are these guys remembering every single lyric? It's mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, listen, man. We've come to the end of the show.
Beauty.
At the end of the show, everybody does a shameless shout out or plug those. So you got the mics, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
Oh, come on. Support the Waypoints Community Services. They are doing good work here in town, and I love being a part of that team. And then, come see me live. I'll be at, where am I at? At the CMHA Charity Jam tomorrow night. Tickets are still on sale. Check CMHA or Mike Jones out. And then Saturday night, I'm at the Short Change. Come hang out. We will sing all your favorite songs and have a good night.
There we go. Well, man, thank you very much for being on the show. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
We're going to have to get you back when we're on the set, and you can keep up pumping
Love to.
everything that you're up to.
Love to.
Cool.
Brother, appreciate
well,
it.
Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, the rest of the world, thank you very much for tuning into the Mac City Morning Show. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Noral Toyota. Thank you for making this happen. And another big shout out to Ali and the Thickwood Barbershop, all the fellas down here, for sponsoring the Mac City Minute. I hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all.
Peace.
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boys.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.